Hello, and welcome to another episode of Vox Wave Entrepreneur Spotlight. I am your host tonight, McYon, and as you can see, I have my first beautiful guest sitting here at the table with me. We have LaRay, the artist, in the studio.
Hey.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me again.
You are so welcome. So guys, we're going to get right into this interview with LaRay, the artist, because I'm telling you guys, make sure that you listen up so you can have all the information that you need to be able to follow her with all the amazing things that she has coming up. So again, welcome, LaRay.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to read you a little bit of her bio, and then we're going to have some questions for LaRay, the artist. So LaRay is a multi-genre vocalist, actress, playwright, and director. Whether she's singing, acting, or directing, she brings an unapologetic passion and enthusiasm that leaves an impression on her audience. In 2017, LaRay released her self-titled project, LaRay, Her Story, Her Voice, and was featured in the hit stage plays such as The Man Monster and Fabulously 40 and Over. In 2018, LaRay became the CEO and founder of LaRay Productions, in which she released her first hit stage play production, The Ties That Bind. And you know we know about them ties that bind. Y'all know, y'all heard it all over Vox Wave. There was an amazing stage play that I myself and also my co-host Roz had the pleasure of working with LaRay in that stage play, and it was phenomenal, and it was definitely a great opportunity for me because it was the first time I ever did any acting and was actually on the stage.
And you were great.
Thank you.
You were great.
Thank you for that. So what I want you to do, LaRay, just our audience that's listening right here, just, state your name again and just tell them, how did you get into the music industry?
Well, hi everyone. My name is LaRay. I started singing at the age of 11 and just throughout the years just continued on with it. And then in 2017 is when I decided that I wanted to pursue my singing career and work on my first album, which, as you said, LaRay, Her Story, Her Voice. And with that album, there were different songs that spoke about my life. Mm-hmm. So it was more so my testimony in song. And it was amazing to actually finish it because I had started it so many years before but just never finished it. Mm-hmm. But to actually get done with it and to have that push for my manager who was here, Valencia.
Yes, shout out to V. Miss V be on it. Miss V be on it.
She wasn't going to allow me to stop even when I was tired. She was like, nope, this is what you said you wanted to do and you're going to do it. Mm-hmm. So to actually see the product done and then to have a listening party after it and to just be able to get up and minister in song was really amazing to me.
Awesome. So would you call yourself definitely a gospel artist?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't, because I can do all genres. I can do gospel, I can do R&B, I can do jazz, I can do soul. So I don't really want to say
that
gospel.
labeling.
Right.
That confine you every time you go out there. So what gospel song you going to say today? None.
You got to be very careful with gospel because as a gospel artist, you are watched more. So everything that you do is like, oh, she a gospel artist and she doing that, and oh, she's doing that. So no, I don't like to label myself as a gospel artist.
Awesome.
Inspirational,
right.
Yes, I can say that.
Right,
yes.
Got you. So your background, did you grow up singing in the church?
I did not. However, my grandmother used to always have me sing. Her favorite song was the song from Color Purple, God's Trying to Tell You Something.
Yes.
So whenever I would go, down to her house, she would always say, well, can you sing the Purple Color song, with the lady walking down the dirt road in the yellow dress? I'm like, Grandma, you mean the color purple? She said, you know what I'm talking about. Can you sing that? So every time I would see her, I would always sing that song for her.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I remember you did sing that before on the McYon show. So what inspires you to make music?
I like the way it makes me feel. Whether you're having a good day, bad day, music can just, it's a expression that you can give or that you feel when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're mad. It just helps release so many different things. And, you know, growing up in a household where my father listened to nothing but oldies but goodies. So I grew up on that. So I was able to really hear singers. Aretha, Mahalia, you know, Patty, Tina Marie. It was like, wow, you know, my favorite singer was Phyllis Hyman. And I've been told, like, sometimes when I sing, my voice is close to her. And she was one person that I loved singing live with a band. It was like a feeling that just came over me singing her song. So she was my role model.
Okay, so she would definitely be an influence, because that was my next question to you. Like, who would like your influences out here?
I would say Aretha, because of her powerful voice. Fantasia, hands down.
Them strong voice, them powerhouses.
Powerhouse,
them
Mahalia Jackson, Shirley Caesar. I'm just more into those artists that really had that strength in their voice and ministered with their voices.
Wow. So mostly all the songs, of course, you self-wrote those songs that you perform on your album.
Yes.
So what about if you had anybody, let's say any A-list singer out here that you could write a song for, who would it be? Because I watched, one of my favorite shows that I'm watching right now is Songland. And I love how all the writers and everybody come in with these songs, and these A-list performers, you know, take their songs and make them hits, and I just love that. So who would you want to write for?
In this era today?
Yeah. Well, let's say any era. Like, who would you want to write a song? Phyllis.
Yes.
Write a song for her.
Yes.
Have her sing it.
I would just probably be mesmerized. I hate I didn't have a chance to actually see her perform, but just to go back and listen to her music, a lot of her music I can relate to. And there was a video I posted not too long ago where she was singing live, I Don't Want to Live Alone. And I think Tony had put a comment. He was like, wow, LaRay, you kind of sound like her. I was like, yeah, she was my role model. He was like, I could tell. So yeah, I would write for Phyllis.
Okay. That's good. Anybody else that you would think about? Like, if right now, you can write a song for them and say, listen, this right here is a hit. I need you. And
Fantasia.
Fantasia,
yes. Fantasia. I would love to write for Fantasia, because I know she would, it could be the ABCs, and
she gonna tear it up. She gonna tear up the ABC, kick her shoes off and everything, right? Yeah. So, what is on your playlist right now? What music do you listen to?
My daughter.
Your daughter?
D-Baby.
D-Baby.
Yeah, D-Baby. And I guess it's because I would have never thought she would be here. She would be doing something like this, following in my place. You know, I'm a singer, but she's a rapper. But just to hear her music, it's like, wow, that's my baby.
Right. And
so
you guys,
right now is her music.
And you guys, she's in the studio here tonight. So you'll definitely get a chance to meet her and hear some awesome things about what she got going on. So, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. You should. Yeah, listen to her music. So let me ask you this. So, you know, I'm a type of person, I love reality shows, right? So what do you think about the reality shows that they have now for artists, like the X Factor? Like, is that something that you would be interested in doing?
No. If I ever had to do a show, it would be a cross between The Four or Sunday's Best. There is a new show out. It's called The Next Big Thing that I'm watching, and actually my vocal coach is on that show right now, Maya Milan. Shout out to Maya.
Yeah, shout out to Maya.
So yeah, X Factor, American Idol, those don't seem real to me. But when you watch The Four and you see
America's Got Talent.
Yeah, I don't
watch
like
that every week.
Yeah, but give me The Four. Because I like the fact that those are real singers. I like singers, and I like the fact that the judges are being real with them. Instead of American Idol, it's almost like, oh yeah, you sound good, but they sound terrible. But with the 4, it's like, you can do it, but no, you need some more work. So yeah, it would be the 4 or Sunday's Best.
Okay. I like that. So, do you have any upcoming gigs?
I'm in 2 stage plays. One is called The Trap, which will be sometime in November. We're in rehearsal now. Then there's another one that's called Dysfunctional Love. That is going to be on October the 19th. Make sure you get your tickets for that. It's a play you don't want to miss.
Yes. The tickets are on sale for that now, right?
Yeah, it's on sale now. And then I'm in a stage illustration at my church, which is called In the Nick of Time, which I play the Hell Spirit, Wrath. That's a different type of role for me, but I love it because it takes me out of my realm of what I'm normally when I'm acting.
And how long have you been acting?
I would say I started in 2011 when I was in a stage play called So How You Living Now. I was one of the main characters. It was a play that was written by one of my pastors at my church. And we did it at Magic Johnson Movie Theater when it first opened. And then I did some plays here and there for church. I was the spirit of lust, and then I was a mourner for Jesus. Then after that, in 2017 is when I linked up with Deron Cloud, and I've always wanted to act for him ever since I was 16. So to have this opportunity to now work with him to do Fabulously 40 and Over, which was amazing. I loved it.
Yes.
And then I met this young lady named Renee Garner, and she had wrote a book called The Man Monster, which was based on her life. So to do The Man Monster and be on stage portraying someone's life was amazing to me. And just to hear her say, wow, everyone that knows me said, you really played me and you really didn't know my story. So that was amazing. And once I did that, I was like, okay, now it's time for me to do my stuff now.
Wow. So has acting always been a dream of yours?
It is. My dream is to one day either do a stage play or a movie with Tyler Perry.
Absolutely. So would you say that your music is your dream? It is. I love singing. I'm not going to take that away. My manager said, you're getting back in the studio. At one point, I was like, no, I don't want to, because now I got into the acting bug, but it's almost like it's both. I feel like God gave me 2 talents. He gave me singing. He gave me acting. So why not dabble in both? One or the other is going to get me to where I need to be. So I'm just doing both. Gotcha. So you actually living in your dream right now.
Right now, yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels good.
Amazing, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, I understand. I'm like, God, to be doing, and it's so good because when you're younger and you're like, I really want to do my own album. I would love to act in stage plays and movies and things. And then when that time comes and you actually seeing yourself doing it, you're like, wow.
Yeah, because I think at one point, and I had this conversation with my manager that I felt like I was too old to do an album, too old to get back on stage. And it's like, and she's the type of person that she's going to push you. She has more confidence in me than I have in myself. So she's like, if I believe in you, you got to believe in yourself. You got to, step out there, get out your comfort zone. And the first time of me doing that was my listening party, because no one would have ever told me that I was going to perform solo in front of a crowd of people.
Wow.
I've sung with bands. It's easy because you have other people around you, but to actually step out in the forefront with background singers, with the band, and perform your music and you touching people, it's like, wow, maybe I can do this. And then to do the play with Deron and with Renee, and to see the response that I got from people, it's like, wow, maybe I can't do this. So
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. And tonight, guys, you guys get an opportunity to hear LaRay the artist. So, what song will we be listening to tonight?
It's the song entitled "Just as I Am."
Just as I am.
I wrote the song. It's a personal song to me, and it's we look at the things that we've done in our life, and sometimes it weighs us down. But we have to know that no matter what we've done, we got a Father that loves us regardless.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
absolutely. So be looking for that. Let's get that out. Let's get that pulled up because we about to listen to that. That right there is awesome. Like you said, just a testimony, you know, to be able to help someone else. So I love it. So are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. We're ready to listen to this song by LaRay the artist. Oh my goodness, guys, that was amazing. Oh my goodness, y'all gonna have to definitely check her out. LaRay, tell them how they can get that song, how they can follow you, and everything.
You can actually the song you can get on my website at www.laraytheartist.com. There's also a video on YouTube. If you type in LaRay, Just As I Am, it should pop up. Also, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at LaRay the Artist. as well as Facebook at LaRay the Artist.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
for having me.
You are so welcome. You are welcome back here anytime. You got new music or whatever, just come back and see us, okay? All right, guys. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have another artist here at the Vox Wave table. We'll be right back. As you can see, I have my next guest here at the table. We have Charles, RockStar Pryme, here in the studio. Welcome.
What it do?
What it do? What it do? It's good. It's good. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Amen. Amen. I'm telling you guys, this gentleman right here, y'all better check him out and find out who he is, because I'm telling you, he's out here doing some amazing things. So let me just read you a little bit of his bio, and then we're going to get into some questions to find out how he's been out here doing in this whole music artist arena. So we got Charles RockStar Pryme Winston III is the father of two amazing children. His daughter Elena is 8 years old, the apple of his eye, and his son Elijah, who is 6 years old, literally his miniature him. Charles knew when he was Charles knew when he was younger that he wanted to make a difference, but he didn't quite know how. Diagnosed at the age of 14 with type 1 diabetes, Charles was left with fighting for his life on many occasions, and one day he decided he wanted to express his pain and his fight through music. So he started writing and rapping more about his personal life. So I'm going to cut it off there because we want to let you tell the rest of it. So what I want you to do first, RockStar
Yes, ma'am.
Pryme, that's his name in the studio, right? So introduce yourself again to everybody so they can know exactly how you say your name, and tell them, how did you get started in this whole music industry thing?
What's happening, everybody? My name is RockStar Pryme, and how I got into music, I feel like, I was hanging with a couple of homies of mine, and they was already into, like, doing music and everything like that. I wasn't. I was, doing others. I was into other stuff. But one day they was going to a studio out DC, and we went and had a good time and everything. We came back, and I was just in the mood, like, the zone, watching them do what they do in the studio and all that. Everybody was just writing raps, I wrote one, but I wasn't, thinking of taking it serious or nothing. I just wrote one just to write one. And then everybody liked it, everybody liked it. And then after that, they just, was hyping me up like, oh, you should do this. And I'm just like, nah, man, I ain't trying, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up doing it, because I was always around, and I was always with them when they was in the studio and stuff. So one day I just decided to do it, and I liked it. So, I took off from there.
Wow. So that is amazing. Yeah. So let me ask you something. How would you describe your music?
I would describe my music as lit, lit, turned, heartfelt, passionate. It's a lot of my music is based off of like stuff that I've been through, in life. I've been through a lot of difficult times, so I pretty much got a lot to talk about. So that's pretty much how I would describe my music. I got something for everything, all types of different moods and all that, but yeah.
And so what inspires you to make music?
My life experiences, again, stuff that I go through, you ain't never gonna stop going through stuff in life. So I feel like if I talk about, what I'm going through, I ain't never gonna run out of something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much my life experiences.
Yeah,
that's what motivates me and keep me going.
I definitely can see that. And basically, people that's listening to you, to let them know that they're not alone.
Oh yeah. No, definitely.
Being able to identify and relate.
Yeah, you definitely not alone. I feel like I make music for the people that feel like they don't have a voice. People that deal with like depression or that want to like, give up or like a number of things. Like I honestly feel like I got into the music game a little late, but I mean, of course I'm only 26, but I feel like I was doing a lot of comparison. I was comparing myself to a lot of other artists, and I felt like I was in it too late. But right now, I feel like I'm proving myself wrong, and I'm proving that whole theory that it's never too late.
That's right.
It's never too late. If you got something that you want to do, and if it's on your mind heavy, just go for it. Just go do that.
I am so glad you just said it, because my next question was going to be to you. Do you have a message to your fans or anybody out there with an ambition to do something?
Yeah, just go for it, man. My biggest issue is I tend to overthink a lot, and I'm still trying to break out of that. I'm still struggling with getting past that barrier, but some things you can't overthink about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go for it. I find myself quoting a lot this whole, the whole sink or swim, theory. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna know if you can or can't swim unless you jump.
Right.
You gotta go. You gotta get out there, get your feet wet to know what you're dealing with. You ain't never gonna know how to get up unless you fall. So if you got anything that you want to do, just go for it. Just go do it.
Absolutely. And a lot of times we got to get out our own way, because self-sabotage will definitely just kill you every time. When you keep on thinking about something, right?
I'm my biggest.
End up talking yourself out of it.
My biggest issue. My biggest issue. I'm in my own way.
Yeah. That is so true. Wow. So what music do you listen to?
I listen to a little bit of everything, like mainly I listen to hip hop, rap, and I listen to rock.
You listen to trap music?
Yeah.
I like trap music.
I like some trap music.
You say I like some. Me too. Yes, some too trap for me, but
some of them they just don't be talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm more of a realist when it comes to it. I just feel like, because some of the stuff that people talk about in trap music, they actually have been through or done or actually getting out of. I feel like other, more new age up and coming people, they just talk about it because they feel like it's the wave. So I'm just, I can't get with that.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
A billionaire.
I like that. Yes.
Nah, well, but seriously, when I see myself doing big things. Like in the next 5 years, I see myself all over the world. I see myself, helping people out. Motivating people, and I just see myself being a big factor in, like, you know, a lot of people's lives. You know, pretty much whether it's through music, whether it's through anything that I'm doing. You know, I just feel like I got a gift to help. You know, and it's a gift and a curse. You know, because sometimes it come back on me. You know, you can't really jump out there and be helpful to everybody because, you know, some people got hidden agendas, you know, going on. So, but I mean, in the next 5 years, I see myself successful. I see myself successful in music. I see myself successful in life, and I see myself happy. So,
absolutely. Absolutely. So you brought with you today, you have a video that you would like for our listeners and also everybody that's watching on YouTube to see.
I came with gifts.
So let's talk about that a little bit. What is set it up. What is the video about?
The song is called All For You. And pretty much the whole video and the song is based around my kids. So me and it's crazy because I was not going to drop this song now. I was going to wait. But I had many conversations with my manager, and she just stayed telling me, you know, people just want to be in your business. You know, people just want to know what you got going on in your life. And this was one of the main songs where I was going through a lot of tough times dealing with my kids and everything that came with my kids. So, you know, I made this song, you know, and I was hesitant on wanting to drop it, but, you know, she talked me into doing it, and I ended up doing it. I'm getting amazing feedback from it. And the video pretty much is just, it's about, you know, like fathers, like good fathers still do exist, you know.
Absolutely.
A lot of people beat down on bad fathers. You know, you hear more about deadbeat dads than you do about stand-up good dads. You know, and I'm tired of it. You know, I'm tired of it. I can't take it. It make my skin crawl just watching and seeing how people downplay a lot of dads and a lot of dad situations. So I just decided to try to shed a little bit of light on, you know, me as a good father, you know, and other fathers as good fathers. There's fathers out here that's doing whatever they can to make it happen for their kids.
That's
know?
right.
And
that's right. And they get up and do it every day.
Yep, every single day.
They doing that.
And the whole thing is, regardless of what it is, they doing something and it's for their child.
Absolutely. Okay, so on that, engineer, can we definitely go ahead and push play on that?
May 24th, 2011, God sent me my first message from heaven. The message was, I gotta change for good. Instead of using words, I sent it in the form of Lane above. My little beauty firstborn, that's my baby girl. Someone so small really changed my world. So now I just gotta mature. And one thing's for sure, I'm not living for me no more. And now it really hit me what I'm supposed to do. Step up and be a father, am I capable? My action can impact my kid too. You facing an issue, then guess what I be facing it too? Fast forward, now my baby girl is getting taller. She using bigger words, now my baby's getting smarter. Her heart is getting larger. To teach love, you gotta show love. Now I'm getting what it is to be a father. Little boys coming knocking on my door for you. Gotta grab my liquor and my pistol too. A chino get the door, then I stumble up the floor. Chitty chitty bang bang, just like bad boys too. Look, understand, in my eyes, no one's enough for you. Any soul I had the best of luck with you. But anybody disrespect you, I won't neglect you. You better know what daddy can do. Whatever I learn, you learn too. I earn, you earn too. When you fall, pick yourself up, because this world will not baby you. Your ears open and your eyes wide, and most important, that pretty smile. If you hurt or just wanna cry, just call that because you don't know I care for you. You'd be amazed by the things that I go out and do for you. Everything I do, just know that April 18th, 2013. A better day for me, a newborn king. A lesson needed teaching, it was on me. Had to take my focus off doing the wrong things. No more shortcuts, no more leeway. Gotta pack lunch, I can't be late. I gain a better purpose living these days, and I owe my blessing and my thanks to baby EJ. Next up, best up is my baby boy. You everything I ever was, I know you crazy boy. I second guess if what I'm doing is the best of life, but one thing I can say is you will never be a lazy boy. Stand up, firm grip when you shake a hand. Head up, eye contact, they know you a man. You mind your business, but you always lend a helping hand. And you don't need to tell nobody nothing, it's your business hand. Fix your posture back straight, we don't do no slouching. Strong arm, chest out, let them know you bout it. Be a man on your word and stand on what is solid. If they don't respect your hustle, they know they ain't bout it. Don't you let nobody punk you. Go on, hit a nigga with a 1-2. What look good to you ain't good for you. My pops told me, so I'ma tell you. Whatever I learn, you learn too. I earn, you earn too. When you fall, pick yourself up, because this world will not baby you. Your ears open and your eyes wide, and more support than that handsome smile. If you hurt or just wanna cry, just call that because you don't know I hear for you. You'd be amazed by the things that I go out and do for you. Everything I do, just know that it is all for you. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Everything I do, just know that it's all for you. 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 Everything I do, just know that it's. Whatever I learn, you learn too. I earn, you earn too. When you fall, pick yourself up, because this world will not baby you. Ears open and your eyes wide. Most important, keep your smile. You heard it, just wanna cry. Just call that because you don't know I feel for you. You'd be amazed by the things that I go out and do for you. Everything I do, just know that it is all for you.
Wow, that was amazing. So positive. That is absolutely what we need in this day and time.
Definitely.
To be able to support, because like you said, there is a lot of fathers that's out there that's getting out there doing it every day, and sometimes the negative overshowers what they're doing, but yeah, we have to have more messages like this.
Definitely. And shout out to all the fathers that was in that video. I know
Yes.
each and every one of those fathers I know personally, and I asked them, I told them what I was doing, and I was telling them I'm trying to get a movement started for good dads and everything. And they all was on board, and I ain't had no issues with them just showing up. And whatever they needed, they was just like, what you need us to do? You know what I'm saying? We here for the movement. Each of those fathers I've learned from, and I looked up to, or still look up to, in some type of way, and they helped me be a better dad. You know what I'm saying? They either sat me down and told me, look, this is what you could do to help yourself build this relationship with your kids, or this is what you with this, or some of them I just watch how they move with their kids, and I try to do the same thing.
And that is so true, because we need more role models out here of fathers being good, to their children, to their mate and everything. It needs to be seen more. Yep. So children that's growing up, they'll have that example.
Definitely.
Because they look into so many other things for examples of love and how to treat, and it's not good.
Nah.
It's not good at all. Everything learned off the TV, right?
Everything's
fast,
the TV or the
everything
internet.
reality, and
everything
you
the
got to
TV
be
or
able
the
to
internet.
step up and do that. So I am so thankful for that message that you have out there, and I know it's going to be so many other children and fathers that appreciate that message.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of
and
good
it is
feedback.
A movement.
Yeah, it definitely is. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it. I've been getting people that be DMing me like, man, that really touched me, man. It's a lot of people that's going through certain situations with their kids and like custody battles and stuff like that. So this song was like right on time.
It
this
is.
Like right on
it
time.
was. It is. It's right. It's a right now. So your manager was absolutely right when she said you need to push this now.
Yeah, she
and
knew
put
what she
it
was
out
talking
there.
about.
Yeah,
she definitely knew what she was talking
so
about.
how can they get that? How can they get the song? Where's all the platforms that it's on?
Well, the song is on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google Play, anything that plays music, you can find that song on.
Okay.
So it's on everything.
Okay. And how can they find you on social media?
Y'all can find me you can follow me on Instagram at RockStar Pryme. That's Pryme with a Y, Pryme. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Yes.
Pryme Time. That's Pryme with a Y, Time with a Y, PRYME, and Twitter also, RockStar Pryme with a Y. Follow me. Get at me.
Get at them. Well, we thank you so much for being here tonight.
I appreciate you having me.
You're welcome, and wish you so much more success. I know it's coming. I just feel it. There's so many bigger things that's going to open up for you, and just keep going. Don't stop.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay.
That's the goal.
And next time you have something, you have another song you would like to come, you're going to have to come and get on Vox Wave stage and perform it live.
I'm going to put a show on for y'all.
Okay.
Definitely. I got you. I got you.
Okay. Well, guys, again, this is RockStar Pryme here in the Vox Wave studio. Check him out. Don't forget, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Download those songs. He said it's on every streaming platform you can get it. Check that song out. Thank you so much. We'll be right back with our next guest.
Business owners looking for a place to advertise your business and promote your products and services? Vox Wave is the right place. We have over 10,000 views a day and 70,000 listeners a month. For more information, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
VoxWave now features a streaming radio media player on our website's front page, where local artists can get their music played 24/7. For more information on getting your music in rotation or to perform live at our studio, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
Android users, the VoxWave app is now available in the Google Play Store. Download the app today on your Android device to listen in and view programs.
Welcome back to the Vox Wave Entrepreneur Spotlight. As you can see, I have my next guest here at the table. Babii is in the house. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, she is here. So before we start any questions, I'm going to read you her bio. So Deja Warren, also known as Babii, is a rising, aspiring actress and hip-hop artist who brings a fresh and raw talent to the stage. She was featured in her first hit stage play, The Ties That Bind, in September 2018 and February 2019, starring in a leading role. In October 2019, Deja will be releasing her debut single, Hit 'em Quick.
Hit him quick.
Hit them quick. I didn't add it up. Hit them up quick. Hit them up quick. Hit them quick. And we'll be dropping her EPK in November.
Yes.
Congratulations. And we are excited about that, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
So D Babii, I was going to call her by her real name, but she's D Babii here in the studio. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, as of right now, I am a college student, undergrad. I am studying criminal justice. I have a fascination for music and for theater as well. I'm also kind of, on the fence about modeling, but I think I can get in there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so.
Tell them to move on over.
Let me shout. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, I'm just a person of life, like fun. I love having fun. And so I just display that into my music as well.
Absolutely. And that'll take you very far in this world, I'm telling you. Just having that energy with yourself is so bubbly and everything. So, yeah, girl, go ahead and model, honey, please. Do any and everything you want to do. There's no more limits on anything, right?
No.
There's no more limits on anything now. So let me ask you this. What made you want to become an artist? What triggered that in you?
Well, to be honest, the music actually just came out of the blue. But like not too out of the blue, because when I was younger, I used to, I remember in elementary school, I did this one performance where I had to write a rap and I had to perform it. And when I did it, everybody was like, hey, you got some bars a little bit. But I didn't really take it serious. So I let it go a little bit. And then I also tried to sing. I mean, I can sing a little bit, but the singing wasn't working. So then I went to rapping. I was like, because I wrote a song, I was like, okay, I can bump with this. Like, I was surprised at myself. And so it just came from there. And then as I wrote my first song, I just wanted to keep writing more and more and more.
Have you written any songs for anybody?
No, only for myself.
Okay. Are you looking to do that as well?
I mean, if the option comes, the opportunity comes, then yeah, of course, yeah.
Absolutely. So anybody out there right now in the whole rap game, female rap, A-listers, if it's anybody out there right now that you could write for, who would you write for?
Whew. I think I write for Nikki.
Yes!
That's my girl.
Love
That's
Nikki.
my girl.
That is my girl. Yes.
Yeah.
High five. Yes, love Nikki. Oh my goodness, I love Nikki.
Yeah. Oh man. Like, Nikki inspired me so much because she has come so far, and it's like I want to follow in her footsteps because I know that I can as long as I put my mind to it. But writing a song for her and then having her perform it,
yes,
man, she be bringing them.
Yeah.
She gonna bring it to
Bring
life.
all that to
Yes.
it. All that to it. I was listening to what is her name? And
Megan
Nikki
Thee
just
Stallion?
did, yes. And she was talking about the collab with Nikki, and she said she was just so amazed. She said Nikki heard the song earlier that day, and she said she couldn't believe that by the end of the night, Nikki had laid down her track to everything. She said she thought she was like in the ozone somewhere. She couldn't believe that it was happening.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is.
That's amazing.
She said she thought it was a joke when they were saying that Nikki wanted to do that. Yeah, she didn't believe it. She was like, "Stop playing."
Now, if I didn't want to write a song for Nikki, it would most definitely be a song for Megan.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes. Yes. I like that. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay. So another question. Did I ask you about the inspiration? Okay, no, I didn't. Where did you get your inspiration to write your songs? Like, where does that come from?
Mostly it just comes from, like, wanting to be hyped. Because my songs are basically something that people can, like, do the little dances to and everything. I don't really want to make music where people just sit and seldom and think and everything. I want them to, like, be the life of the party, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Something that you can make sure they bob. I know I'm going to get you bobbing your head with it.
Yes.
I don't know if you might get up a two-step, but you're going to bob your head to
You
it.
most definitely will.
I love that. I love that. Oh, my goodness. So tell us about your plans for the future. Where do you see yourself as an artist? I'm going to say 5 years.
In 5 years, I believe that I could be on, like, I could be there. Like, I know I'm going to get there. As long as I keep working, I know I'm going to get there. But in 5 years, I want to be on, like, Young M.A.'s level, basically. You know, people know you. They know of you. They still listen to you. But it's like, you're not really pressured into making music because you know you can. Like, you know how Nicki is pressured because people listen to her. I don't really want to get pressured. But as long as I'm comfortable with the flow of how my music is coming out, then in 5 years, I'm going to be good.
Awesome. Awesome. Would you be interested in doing any of the reality shows to get out there to introduce yourself to more people?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
What show? What show?
Ooh. I kind of like The Next Big Thing. But I also did like the Rap Game.
Oh, yes.
I did like that. But I do know for a fact that in order for me to get up there, I have to work on my freestyling. So once I get that down packed, then I should be good.
Okay. Well, shoot, that's half the battle because you got to know what they want. Like when you go to those different shows and know what they're looking for, then, you know, you study that, get that. When you go there, you tear it up.
Yeah.
You tear it up because I'm telling you, it's amazing at how many people that gravitates to all that. And, you know, they're always looking for the next best thing.
Right.
What else? What's the next best thing is coming?
Right.
Okay, that's cool. So what do your friends and family think about your music?
Well, as my mom stated previously, she loves my music. I love my music. My friends, they be bobbing
They
their
think you
heads
hot.
to it. Yeah, they think I hot. Like once my EP come out, I feel like I'm gonna get like a whole different reaction from a lot of people. Because some people think that it's weird for me to be a rapper just because of how I am. And they can't just see it coming from me. But once we get out there, they going to be like, oh, yeah, I know Deja got that.
Yeah, they got to catch up.
With more.
They got to catch up.
Yeah.
Because you doing this thing.
I'm
right?
doing it.
You doing this
I'm
thing.
doing it.
That is so funny because they probably be like, I remember when, and now she's doing this and that.
Yeah, and it's like I'm just doing so much, but I'm making sure that I put enough time into each thing.
So let's talk about that because I know you got acting under your belt, and you were amazing in the Ties That Bind. So what's on the horizon? What you got going on?
So coming up in October 19th, I'm going to be in the play Dysfunctional Love.
Okay.
Come out to that. It'll be nice. You'll see me in a different light. If you saw Ties That Bind, you know you saw me as sad. Now if you see me, I'm going to be a...
Okay. Got some muscle in this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I like that. So if there's anything that you can share with anybody out there who wants to become maybe an artist or even an actress, what information can you give them?
Just always stay true to yourself. Never switch up for nobody. Never let anybody control your destiny because it's only you that can set your pathway. So just whatever you put your mind to, just follow it. Whatever you put your heart to, just follow it.
I like that. So would you guys be selling tickets for your single release?
No.
Okay.
So about that. So yes, I do have a single, Hit 'Em Quick, coming out October 10th, 10/10/19. So look out for that date. And then November 2nd, I have a listening party for my EP.
Okay.
Tickets are on sale right now. They're $10. You can get them off of Eventbrite.
Okay. So and also where can they follow you at on what's your social media platform?
So you can follow me on Twitter at __ DJ Dub, DeeJayYYDUBB. You can follow me on Instagram at DBoogie, DBOOGI, 3 E's, 23. And you can also follow me on Facebook at Deja Janae, DAIJA JANI.
So, guys, you heard that. So definitely follow her, check her out. So is the listening party open to anyone to come?
Anybody can come.
Okay.
If you want to hear some good music, if you want to see me perform 3 of my songs, if you want to grub on a little bit of something, you want to dance, have fun, it's open to anybody.
Okay, awesome.
But there will be explicit language. So if you don't want your ears to bleed, well, not bleed, but you know, if you don't want your
get
ears,
a little hot, get a little hot.
then I suggest
it ain't nothing they ain't heard before.
Yeah. I suggest you stay at home, but you will love it if you do come.
Absolutely, I'm excited. Well, I will definitely be there. I am definitely coming to this. I think you are amazing. I think you're doing amazing work. I love your whole team over there. CDD Management is
Shout
in
out.
the house, y'all. They are doing it. These are 3 of their artists that has been here tonight, and I tell you guys, they are amazing. And you got to keep up with all of them because they have so much stuff coming up, and we have to support our own. This is all our own local talent, so support them, guys. Support them. So is there anything else you want to say to anybody else before we go?
If you don't know how to spell my name, D space Babii, D-Babii.
D-Babii. Guys, D-Babii, check her out. Also thanking RockStar Pryme, check him out. And also LaRay the artist, check her out, guys. Support them. Subscribe to all YouTube channels. You got a YouTube page?
Yes.
Get them subscribed on your YouTube page.
I'm sorry. My YouTube page, you can subscribe to me on YouTube at Dejanae, DAIJA NAE 99.
There you go. So until next time, have a great evening. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Man, this your boy DJ Rick from Step Your Game Up the Youth Project, man. My show is from 6:30 to 7:30 on every Saturday, man. Check me out on VoxWave.com. You know how I say, Mr. Yes, sir.